Hi, it's Kathianne Lewis once again, and it's time for your faith lift. And today I want to raise your faith and your ability to shift your experience, not only personally, but shift your experience of how the world is unfolding, to shift your experience of having an ability to envision and claim a future that you want to live in. See, we don't live in the future yet, except in our minds sometimes, but we're not really there yet in three-dimensional form. But we get there in three-dimensional form by how we start to envision things. And this is all about faith, really. Because people will say they have faith in God, but they expect a bad outcome. They say they have faith in God, except they expect to get sick. They say they have faith in God, but they don't really believe that we'll ever be a violence-free world or a violence-free country. We don't really believe that homelessness can be a thing of the past. No, we expect those things to continue, and expectation is faith. Another word for faith is expectation. We can have faith in God, but do we expect God the good to be working on the three-dimensional level? The energy of the North would allow us to do that. Now let me explain what the energy of the North is. On Sunday, I spoke about the four directions from a Celtic point of view, from a Celtic Irish teaching. And the energy of the North is the energy of the warrior. The person that's willing to become a self-master, to master their own thinking and their own ability to use spiritual principles for good. See, a lot of people do a whole lot of wishing and hoping, not a lot of this shall be, let there be, it is so. That's the energy of a spiritual warrior. So the way that we can start to take in that energy is to breathe in. I forgot, I just got to look at this. I want to make sure I got it right. To breathe in, inhale strength and courage. And then we exhale protection for others and self-mastery. Inhale and exhale. And that's important when I get back to this whole thing about our faith and our expectations. So when we are filled with that strength and that courage and that energy of the North, what we can then do is allow ourselves to envision the world we want and move into it in such a way that we know that we are creating. We're not us individually, but we are joining others in creating that future. See, I know people want peace. No parent wants to see their child die. No parent wants their child to live in trepidation because the world is so unsafe. No parent wants to know that their children and their children's children are going to live on a polluted planet, but they expect that it's going to happen because who's going to change anything? We start to change things by us starting to see the world we want and to affirm it every day and know that God is working in that direction every day. And then we get a whole bunch of people to join us. I mean, share this with people. Because honestly, God is capable. Jehovah Jireh, it is able. But most people don't cry out for peace, don't demand peace, don't demand disarmament, don't demand that war stop. Instead, our faith is in it's going to happen. Faith is very powerful. But it takes a spiritual warrior to train the mind on a world that they want to live in and a world that they want their children and their children's children to inherit. That's a spiritual master. That's the energy of the North. Inhale, strength. Exhale, protection. For you, for the world, for the children and the children's children. Inhale, strength. Exhale, self-mastery. My mind is focused on that which I want to see. And even though I see other things now, in my mind I have faith. I expect to see a result. Try it out. Join me. Bye for now.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell, just the ground below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't that hard to do. And nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living a life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us. Then the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you even can. No need for greed or hunger. Just one